Lightning. Alright. What's good, e-casters? Welcome back to Shiny Ho-Ho TCG, plus Master here. So glad you guys could join us. We are going to break down the most broken aura type currently in the meta. And they got a lot more cards and even more threats. You know, you could have some fun with some of these new ones. I don't know if they combat with Quets, though. These cards just kind of make more utility, more ammo for Quets. So let me know what you guys think of that. I still think Lightning is the best deck. So let's get into it. We did get this new Lightning Terra that has the artwork of a new beastie in the UFO set on it. Right? Isn't that? Yeah, Lightning Storm. It looked like rain for a second because you can't really see the lightning based on the artwork, but I'm sure you can see it fine when you actually look at the card. So yeah, we got that Lightning Storm new artwork. If you enjoyed that one, okay. We got a new Lightning Aura, which got a little satellite. Let's see, Jolt in a Jar. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's a potion. Looks like you can have 3 of them. Awaken target opposing beastie of aura, cost 3 or less. That beastie lose either an arena or a destroyed effect of your choice and gains plus 20 LP until the end of the turn. So, yeah, this is pretty good. It's like toxic water, right? But it will... I don't know how relevant it is currently, but if there's ever a mad floodgate, like this will do the job. Tinfoil suit, you can play 2 per spellbook. It's an artifact. 1 colorless, 1 lightning, 50 LP. Equip this artifact to target beastie you control. The equipped beastie cannot take damage from cosmic beasties. So Cosmic's supposed to be good, but we got the counters for lightning. We got them. We got the counters, and we ain't getting no counters on us. So if this beastie has a page named Tinfoil Hat equipped to it, it gains the text Arena. After combat, inflict paralyze on the beastie that declared an attack on this beastie. This artifact can be attacked, targeted, and destroyed by any caster. Lightning Spark, looks like you can play 3 of them. It's a spell, 1 colorless, 1 lightning. You may contract this page at any time. Target artifact is dealt 50 damage. I think this thing's pretty good. It's decent, right? A little quick play thingamadoo, why not? Cosmic Lightning Cyclone. It looks like it's spell. Looks like you can play 3 per spellbook. 1 colorless, 2 lightning. Right? Make sure we have room for the card. You may flip this page face up anytime an opposing caster activates a beastie power. You do not resolve that power. So we got a card. Well, it's a potion, so anyone can use it. Right. But we also got a card that says that we can negate a flip. Flip this page anytime an opposing... Yeah. So you flip it, negate a power. It's a trap, sorry. That's important. Yeah. It's a trap, so you flip it and you negate a power. So I don't even know who has a power compatible to deal with Quets, but if there is one, you know, now they got to worry about this. You may flip this page up when a beastie is contracted or declares an attack. That beastie does not resolve its contract or attack effects. So you can negate powers, you can negate contract effects, and you can negate attack effects. Okay, and it's when they do something. 7 Thunders, it's a beastie deity. 60 LP. It looks like it's got a 20 LP from Lightning Storm. It's got tribal boost. There's 7 of these deity thingy-doodles. So maybe you want to play all 7. Might take up a bit of the deck space, but I think this card's pretty good. So contract until the end of the turn. All 7 Thunders cost 1 aura to a minimum cost of 1. 7 cost 1 less aura. Cool. To a minimum cost of 1 to contract if you say Rolling Thunder on each contract. So this can stack, that's why it's telling you that it's minimum 1. So you have 7, you play 1 for 3, right? Then you play the next one for 2, right? So that's 5. And then at that point of the turn, all the other ones after that cost exactly 1 aura. So it would cost you 10 aura to play all 7. Which, if you play artifacts and stuff, I think that's totally doable. It's just the point of having all 7 of these. So it's nice. You can build a deck around it. It doesn't have first strike. It dies from quets based off its LP. And then we got Thunderclap, 40 attack. If you hear real thunder during the game until the end of the turn, this page deals plus 20 attack. So it hits for 20. Based off its 20 LP boost off the Lightning Storm, it still dies under quets because it'll only be 80. So, but it's a really cool card. I think it's just an addition to a quets deck, but I don't even think you'll play all 7. Whenever this page declares an attack, opposing caster cannot contract pages or flip up traps until the end of combat. So lightning countering lightning. It is a 1 colorless, 1 lightning, 30 LP, so you can splash this. It's a fearsome critter, so fearsome critters with Prism Aura. It's got fleet, artifact, tinfoil hat, 3 per spellbook, 1 colorless, 1 lightning. Equip this page to target beastie. Equipped beastie cannot be affected by attack effects from cosmic beasties and cannot be inflicted with confuse. So just getting some more stuff. If they're playing the area 51 to try and confuse your thing, tinfoil hat will not work because it'll be too late. But if there is anything else that will inflict confuse, like now it won't, which that was kind of a good way to deal with some stuff, to get rid of stuff. So now we have that. What are you doing? Stop. Polybus, artifact, game, 1 per spellbook. It has fleet, 3 lightning aura, 40 LP. Would you look on the text on that? This one's pretty cool. This is a 1 for sure and 2 coin flips in 1. So it's like having 3 lightning bolts that don't do any damage all in 1 card, and that card is Static Holt. You can play 2 per spellbook. It costs 3 aura, target up to 3 opposing beasties and inflict them with paralyze. 1 coin flip is considered to be heads. You must flip for all the other paralyze indicators by this spell unless a effect states otherwise. So 1 for sure for 3 and 2 double chances. It's all in 1 card, which will conserve space. Call of the Storm. It's a spell. You can play 2. It's 2 colorless, 2 lightning, which works with that the colorless special aura that creates 2 neutral aura or colorless. Search your spellbook for 2 beasties, each with an aura cost 4 or less and the same name. Place them in the arena, awaken. Lightning Storm is considered active until the end of the turn. At the end of this turn, send one of the chosen beasties to limbo. Alright, so there's 3 setups with this card, right? And which gives you even a toolboxy field, which was the only thing that Cosmic kind of had going for it, even though everybody knows you're either grabbing Fresno or Dark Watchers or another Lizard People or Reptoid Ruler. You know, so it's not mad toolboxy, but I think it could have increased just a smidge in this set. The smidge set. A smidge in this set. Anyway. Let's see. So, what am I talking about? What do these work with? Well, I'll tell you right now, cards that already exist that work in it. Let's grab our already existing deck. I might actually pick up some of these cards. This card right here, another little thing. So why this says that it's also considered quets is for chibi quets, because you can use chibi quets to go into this from your deck, right? So you see where I'm going at already, right? Possibly? No? I think you do, because you just draw both of these, right? Smack with quets, smack with Thunderbird, stand quets, smack with quets, send Thunderbird to limbo. And you got a quets that got to smack 2 turns from the deck for the same cost, and it only costs 2 lightning. So not only it makes it quets is semi-splashable, but I doubt it. There's no point of splashing lightning into other colors because lightning is good enough on its own. This must be the first page you contract this turn. Blue Jet Strikes. You can play 2 of these. So it's 1 colorless, 3 lightning, and it must be the first page you contract this turn. Destroy all beasties with flying. There's a counter to this card. Counter for when they do this to try and hit you, because it can be activated at any turn, anytime. You know, so you just counter it. Boom, bang, boom. So, and then you pretty much just use this, blow up all their stuff while they're ahead, and then you get ahead. And then they try to blow up all your stuff, and then you're like, no, my stuff doesn't have flying anymore. Boom. Wakana? I don't know. This bird, I'm sure you guys have already seen it and how broken it is. It has 1 lightning. It's a 1-drop for lightning, 10 LP, flying. That new symbol, I don't know if people have been saying it. I might have said it already. So contract, you may look, you may caw like a bird and take 50 damage. If you do, this beastie enters the arena awakened. Ka-ka! Ka-ka! Alright, right? Anyway, when it gets destroyed, you generate 2. So you literally just smack this into something and then swarm them with bees. Or you can just continue, like, this almost, right, when you think about it, right, how many can you play? Sorry. You can play 4. So, like, if you do, you can, like, get, like, you can have 1 aura, right? You tap the 1 aura, smack, get 2 aura, play 1 of them, and stack 1, smack, and then get another one. Now you're at 2. Well, you'll be at 3, right? But then you'll play another one and you'll go to 2. Smack. Now you'll be at 3. Play another one. Smack. And now you'll be at 4. And then you drop quets turn 1. It's possible to drop quets turn 1 now. Is that not crazy? I mean, you couldn't even do that with the shock auras. So if you have 4 of these, 1 aura and a quets, you can play quets turn 1. And now granted, that would cost you 200 LP, right? But then you have quets on board turn 1. Like, what are they gonna do? That's just insane in the membrane. And this has the destroy trait. So you can just, you don't even have to like smack it into anything because it has the destroy trait, you just destroy it on its own, and then boom, you generate 2. Do it again. Boom, generate 2. Do it again. Boom. Like, it's crazy. So this is a gnarly extender. So you can also drop a bunch of bees. This card's definitely going to be a chase card and one of the more expensive cards in this set, I would say. Just based on how playable it is. And it seems like it's a higher rarity. I'm not aware currently of what the abducted 9 are, or abducted whatever they want to call it. I don't know what those are. I think we're running into a similar thing like Nightfall. I don't think they're only gonna come in holo, but I could be wrong. I don't even know. Nobody knows. Do you know? Leave it down in the comments. All right. And then we got the fetus as Malachi references it. It's an alien, and the Level Land Rocket. You can play 2 of these. This card's jacked, dude. 1 colorless, 2 lightning, 20 LP, contract, target up to 2 opposing artifacts. Those artifacts do not awaken until the end of the next turn. Broken. Its power, send this beastie to the afterlife, target 2 opposing beasties, and inflict them with paralyzed. The coin flip for both paralyzed is considered heads. Broken. So this is like, lightning has support to stop itself. I think it's identified that lightning is the best matchup against lightning. So this is just, I mean, is that, oh god, that's too harsh, right? Play other order types and have some fun, you guys. This is supposed to be a fun game, okay? Yeah, so this card is insane. It also hits for 50. And the person's thumb is on the card. I'm just realizing that right now. I'm sure they would realize, I'm sure they would realize that they if there was a trait right there, that they shouldn't do that. So I think it's safe to assume that this thing has no traits. But yeah, it hits for 50. That's just so good. It's a really good card. Yep. Gliders. Okay. This thing gets mad nuked by Hateful Demise. I think Dark is in there a little bit. We'll have to see. I'm really excited about the werewolf deck. Those I'm gonna pick up singles of the werewolf stuff, unless I actually do get an opportunity to go to a release event thing and I pull the werewolf, which I have very good luck with that actually. All the Pokemon release things and stuff like that, I always pull the one I'm looking for, which is pretty sick. I love it. Because it's just like, oh, I'm gonna just have so much fun if I could at least just pull this one, and then I do, and it's like, I don't even care if I win or not. I mean, I'm just so stoked that I get to play this guy, because in the actual format, he's not gonna be mad playable. You could try, but it's just not gonna happen, especially, we don't need to talk about Pokemon. I doubt you guys know about Pokemon. So we got our little gliders, our little glidey boys. They got 5 lightning. They're a 5 lightning drop, 90 LP, flying, fleet, flash, 20 attack, 10 LP for the lightning storm trait. This is also the target for that bird card, besides the bird card on that card, right? So when you drop 4, you get to search 2 from deck. We're going to talk about the bird guy for a second. All right, you drop the thing. It costs 2 colorless, 2 lightning. You put 2 out onto the board, right? Does it say contract? That's going to be important here. Search your spell for 2 species that work cost less and play less with the same name. Place them in the arena. They are placed. They are not contracted, so that's irrelevant. But if you could have played this, searched out 2, and you already had some in your hand, that would automatically make it so all the ones in your hand only counted as one. Which I think that would have been really good, because now this card that has the artwork of that other card that possibly could be designed for that card doesn't work as great. It's the least likely one to be played now, currently, right? Because you have Quetz, which will always be number one with the Thunderbird, right? You don't lose your other Quetz. You get Quetz, Thunderbird. They're considered the same name because Thunderbird is called Quetz also. And then you just remove the Thunderbird. It's no big deal. You don't really care. Thunderbird's not that great. You get the one and done double smackaroo. You're good. But what that bird card works with is this dude, this glider boy here. It's got a power. Don't know what it is. You may place this beastie and target gigantuan gliders you own in the arena into your chapter. Right. That's the point right there. So, let's go back, read this card. Prove that it works, right? Place them in the arena, awaken. Lightning Storm is considered active until the end of the turn, which just boosts Quetz and Thunderbird, by the way. At the end of this turn, send one of the chosen beasties to limbo. I guess it doesn't work. So then, gosh, so even then, right, the second runner-up for this card that would be good, they just don't, like, the new cards don't even work with this card, right? At the end of this turn, send one of the chosen beasties to limbo. So, why I thought that would be relevant here, is because you could use this thing's power and then put it back into your chapter, making it so one of them wouldn't be sent to limbo, right? Because you'd be like, target one, and at the end of the turn, that card goes to limbo. But no, it says at the end of their turn, choose one of the target things, and it goes to limbo. So even if you bounce this thing to your hand, right, then the other one is going to go to limbo. Yeah, so what I'm stumbling over on this is just the fact that gargantuan glider thing, it targets itself and another gargantuan glider. So, you pay for, search out your two gargantuan gliders from your deck and play them in Awaken. Then you attack with one, and then you rest the other to bounce both your hand. So the following turn, you can get New Year's New Beginnings and they're gone. Just kidding. That way, your following next turn, you hope you draw an aura so you can play it back on the board. Just kidding. You need 10 aura to be able to play both of these. Just kidding. Let's get back. Just another thing. Now, because if you were hoping to play Dark or Spirit to deal with lightning, this guy has a resistance to Dark and Spirit, and then it also does more damage to Dark and Spirit on top of water. So this thing hits 3 different aura types for a plus 20 and gets hit by minus 20 by 2 different aura types. And that's not even, it's got an effect. It's got some text. Let's read it. If the original target of this attack is a beastie with flying, that beastie loses flying until the end of this turn. I mean, you already play a lot of flyers and lightning, so I don't really see why that matters at all. Maybe if you want to finish them off with a phantom car or a ding bell, there you go. But I'd probably play those cards over this one. But you can build a deck around this guy. Okay? Just don't get mad at me when you lose to Quetz at a tournament. But you could make a deck around this dude. which could be fun. He comes in a holowist rarity, so you know it should be affordable to do that. And that's how we're gonna end it off right there. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you think that I can help you help one of your friends learn how to play Metazoo.